The Dalki, a race resembling humans with dragon-like tails, suddenly appeared and sought to enslave humanity. Despite their advanced technology, humans were powerless against them and were forced to fight for survival, including young Quinn's parents. After their death when Quinn was just 10, an agent handed him a mysterious book. The book glowed, floated, and then disintegrated into dust as Quinn lost consciousness. Soon after, Quinn was abruptly awakened and ordered to head to military school, a mandatory requirement due to the war. There he received a daily quest and noticed a strange substance in the air, making everyone sleepy. As Sergeant Griff briefed them, Quinn met Vorden, a mysterious peer with the ability to copy others' powers. The two discovered they were assigned to the same room, hinting at an unexpected bond forged by fate. After Quinn had finished unpacking, he was free to do what he wanted for the rest of the day. It was still noon, so he had plenty of time to explore the academy. Quinn ended up sharing his room with two people. "What do you guys want to do then?" Vorden asked the others. "I'm still unpacking, but you two don't have to wait for me. Feel free to go out and explore," Peter replied meekly. Peter had opened up a little to the two of them. At first, he was completely shy and hardly uttered a word unless specifically asked. "I was thinking of heading to the library," Quinn said. "That will probably be too boring for you." "Boring? Please, I can make anything fun. Besides, I haven't read a book in..." Vorden paused for a while. "I can't even remember the last time I read a book." The three of them laughed before Vorden and Quinn agreed to head to the library together. When they arrived, they found that the first floor was surprisingly bustling with students. Quinn noticed that there were multiple round desks spread out where students were sitting, and in the middle of the desk was a glowing orb. "Ah, you're probably wondering what that orb thing is in the middle, aren't you?" Vorden asked. "It looks like they don't have them at public schools. If you touch the orb, then it allows you to create an isolated space. Inside, only those people who have been invited can hear each other. This way, people are able to chat as much as they want without disturbing others." Wow! Quinn was quite surprised at how far technology has evolved. Quinn searched around the first floor of the library and picked up as many books as he could about abilities. Vorden wasn't too bothered and decided to just select a random fiction book to read. The two sat at their tables while Quinn started to flicker away. After skimming through several books, he had been unable to find a single one that sounded like his ability. Vorden had kept a close eye on Quinn and had noticed the type of books he had been picking out. "What's with all the books?" Quinn thought about it for a while before giving Vorden an answer. "I was trying to decide what ability to get since I've turned down the school's offer. To be honest, I thought you might have been one of those pure members who hate abilities," Vorden said with a big grin on his face. "Well, is there anything specific you're looking for?" "Not really. Have you ever heard of an ability that is weaker in sunlight?" Vorden suddenly started to laugh out loud. "What are you, crazy? Abilities are something our bodies learn. Sure, some people have limits and can adapt to stronger abilities, or can do less than others, but for one to get weaker because of the sun? Are you sure you have not accidentally grabbed a fantasy book about vampires?" Quinn felt a little embarrassed by Vorden's reaction. Unfortunately, the reality was that as long as Quinn stayed in direct sunlight, all of his stats would weaken by half. He continued to look around the library to see if there was anything else he could find. "Maybe there's something up there, but I can't imagine what the Academy would do to me for breaking the rules, especially on the first day. I might already be on their radar for refusing their Earth ability book. No reason to make them any more suspicious," Quinn thought. As Quinn continued to walk around the library, he considered what Vorden had said. Perhaps he really should venture into the fiction section and see if he might be lucky. What's the worst thing that could happen? A book titled The Truth About Vampires immediately caught his interest. Quinn took out the book and gave it a quick look. Despite abilities being widely accepted, there was not a single person who had come out claiming to be a vampire. After reading and skimming through the book, Quinn found most of it to be useless. Vampires were required to drink human blood. Some could transform themselves into bats and cast illusions, while others were incredibly skilled with the sword and hypnosis. But Quinn had none of those things. The only thing he could relate to was getting weakened by the sun. Eventually, Quinn decided to close the book and call it a day. As soon as Quinn closed the book, though, he heard a familiar sound, and the pop-up appeared at the corner of his eyes again.
"You have gained more knowledge about the system. 10 EXP received. 15 of 100 EXP.
Hi, Quinn here, and if you're wondering what happens next, click on the link in the description to listen to the full audio series.